Welcome to the home of tomorrow, where today's internet devices run smoothly with Cox high-speed internet. Junior's using his smartwatch to stream a movie onto the TV. Uh-oh, there goes the popcorn. Here's the Wi-Fi robotic vacuum to sweep it up. And there's Mom video chatting on her tablet with Sis over that crystal clear connection. Hey, Mom. Hey, Sis. And who's this handsome fella? Hungry, Rover? Your Wi-Fi pet feeder will keep your tail wagging. Click the banner to get the Cox home of tomorrow today.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
How's it going, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is episode number 333. Number 333 on 8/18/16. I'm not trying to be a numerologist here, but maybe I need to go buy me a lottery ticket. I usually don't do those types of things, but, we got a little bit of numerology going on here. Anyway, folks, it is episode number 333 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? That's the bottom line. And moreover, folks, if you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter. All right, folks, the Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores. PoliticsGhost is the damn name to follow for all the folks that, want to keep up to date with the True Capitalist Radio broadcast and yours truly. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, seriously. I mean, the show is just a quarter of what the reality of Ghost, yours truly, is doing out here as it relates to the the digital damage, baby. The summer of digital chaos. What did I say there, boy? What did I say? Anyway, folks, let me continue going on here and get right into the broadcast because we've got a lot of things to talk about. Latest polls that are coming out, and of course, folks, these polls that I am referencing in this particular broadcast are the mainstream media polls. Rasmussen, a couple other polls that are out here that got Donald Trump within 1 to 2 points behind, supposedly, Hillary Rotten Clinton. Now, folks, I don't know about you. I can barely find a Hillary Rotten Clinton supporter anywhere in sight. All right, I'm serious. I don't know who these people are. I know that, I like to watch InfoWars coverage on wherever the political action is, and they go put a microphone in somebody claiming to be a Hillary Rotten Clinton supporter's face, and these people look like vagrants, derelicts, homeless. Some of these people probably not even legal, and, there's evidence that they're attempting to do that. They're trying to bring in as many illegals as possible, give them a damn voter ID so they can vote for Hillary Rotten Clinton. So that's why here recently Donald Trump has put out a call for independent poll watchers at precincts, especially within the swing states, that could call this election. If you happen to be within these swing states, folks, and I'm talking about Ohio, I'm talking about Pennsylvania, I'm talking about Colorado, Utah, these types of states, folks, if you were within this area or within a precinct that's a heavily dense populated area or even a mid-sized populated area, go to the official Trump website and find out information on how you could help the Trump campaign observe the election to make sure that we get a fair election and there is no rigging going on, ballot stuffing, doing all kinds of nefarious activities that plagues elections of America's past. And to suggest by this dumbass that's in office today that it's a conspiracy theory. I'm talking about Barack Obama when he mentioned that it's a, quote, conspiracy theory that there's voter fraud in presidential election. This scumbag knows exactly. I mean, well, what a sociopath. I can barely stand looking at the man anymore, for Christ's sake, man. How does this man sleep at night? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I don't want to get off subject matter here, folks. I believe that these so-called polls that are being put out in the mainstream media, they're trying to make it look close because they know that they can't sway the American voter or the electorate or even suggest to the minions that are glued to the boob tube watching the talking heads, they can't even persuade them that Hillary Rotten Clinton is up by double digits or even by more than 3 or 4 points. I mean, seriously, who believes this? Who in the hell believes this? And moreover, if there is somebody who believes it, if there is somebody who's a Hillary Rotten Clinton supporter, by God, please justify the DNC leaked emails. Please justify the voter fraud. Please justify the just mounds of dead bodies that seem to continue to mound up related to DNC staffers. I mean, I can go on and on, for Christ's sake. I mean, how can anyone justify this other than that they are just somebody that is a party minion and is just going to go with the party regardless? Unbelievable. I mean, I can go on and on. The FBI, Jesus Christ, tarmac meeting between her freaking husband and Loretta Lynch. I mean, Benghazi. I mean, come on. How can anybody justify this? I have no idea. But, of course, if you listen to the mainstream media, they'll have you believing that Trump is somehow trailing. He's desperate. You know, the additions of the campaign that we talked about yesterday, I'm talking about Stephen Bannon and the other pollster, I forgot her name, Leanne, can't believe it. There's so much information, but you know who I'm talking about. She's the new campaign manager. These additions, in my personal opinion, are going to spice up the campaign, in my personal opinion. As I've stated before, Paul Manafort was used properly. I think he was worth his money. He did solidify the nomination in the Republican Party for Donald Trump. He understands party politics rules. He understands the delegate game. And I believe that if Paul Manafort was not a part of this campaign, Donald Trump would not be the presidential nominee. We would be seeing a Ted Cruz, because Ted Cruz would have used the party maneuvers much like Hillary Rotten did with Bernie Sanders to obtain the nomination, and there was nothing anybody could do about it. But like I said yesterday, Paul Manafort, his style of campaigning, it's a little long in the tooth, with all due respect. I mean, I respect the man. He understands politics. He understands party rules. He understands how to maneuver party rules, interpret party rules, whatever. But by God, we need some rejuvenated campaigning that takes into consideration that the main source of information for everyone today, especially for news gathering and other sources of information, is the internet. Especially now that the internet is integrated with the cell phone. I mean, anybody can go and look up anything they want. I mean, the cell phone literally just miniaturized the computer, and anyone can have any kind of information at any time. And what Manafort doesn't understand And, many within the campaign obviously don't understand is that they need people that can tap in to these avenues of communication, that can tap into the internet so that Donald Trump's message can continue to perpetuate and not stop with the narrative that's attempting to be dictated by the mainstream media. And Stephen Bannon here, the guy that's the CEO of Breitbart, I alluded to this yesterday. I just want to reiterate this because I don't want you thinking that, Donald Trump's campaign is in a shakeup. He's desperate. Are you kidding me? I mean, Donald Trump understands that he needs to get as many people to the polls as possible. He understands that if they keep it close, that these people can steal and rig the election. There needs to be an all-out landslide. And what we're finding here is that the traditional means of campaigning, the Paul Manafort-style campaigning, is just not being as effective. These idiots on the mainstream media are dictating the narrative. And, he needs somebody like a Stephen Bannon, who is the CEO of Breitbart.com, which has taken Breitbart into a whole new realm of media, in my personal opinion. I mean, Breitbart.com, folks, has just come out of nowhere. All right? I mean, of course, it is named after the great Andrew Breitbart, which gave his life for the cause that we are now fighting for. So rest in peace, Andrew Breitbart. But you have to think. I mean, you take a look. I mean, he has taken Breitbart from an online magazine to a legitimate, prominent news source within the right-wing sphere of the political spectrum. As a matter of fact, it has helped reshape a lot of those that were on the left to reconstruct their political philosophies to identify themselves as what is now called the alt-right, which is pretty much brilliant. I mean, I think that Stephen Bannon and his organization at Breitbart.com had a lot to do with this. I think that his brilliance of bringing in Milo Yiannopoulos, emphasizing him, putting the spotlight on him, and of course Milo is doing his part. You've got other writers and staff on that particular organization that provide riveting investigative journalism, that have broken stories. So in my personal opinion, if anybody knows how to stay on message and get on message, it would be this gentleman right here. That's why he was added to the Donald Trump campaign. It has nothing to do with any kind of shake-up or whatever the hell the damn mainstream media is trying to dictate to the public out here, right? I mean, the Trump train is in a commanding lead. Anybody who doesn't think so is smoking crack. All right, that's all there is to it, because give me a break. I cannot find a Hillary Clinton supporter, and if I do, once you throw some goddamn facts in their face, they start looking like, that space cadet look, like their damn brain is being calcified, they don't know how to think, and they just start walking away. Like, they've been told to, through some psychotronic drug or some psychotronic weapon, please exit stage left. I mean, I'm serious. These people are nuts. Anyway, folks, look, bottom line is, the Trump train is coasting. The mainstream media is desperate. And in my personal opinion, I think it's a hell of a lot. I don't even think that it's a contest. But, of course, the mainstream media is going to continue to reshape the narrative. And I think that these two new additions to the Trump campaign is going to get the message on a more impactful basis that'll help reverberate whatever message that's being put out via these mediums to continuously perpetuate until the message is thoroughly absorbed by the audience. And I think that's what Paul Manafort is not necessarily failing in, but doesn't understand. So anyway, folks, let me continue on, because we've got a lot of things to talk about. I just want to reiterate, everybody on the Trump train, it is full steam ahead. There ain't nothing stopping us at this point in time, all right? Now, let me get to what I was alluding to yesterday, folks. Now, do you all remember when I was saying yesterday that I have no information? Yeah, I have no information on any of my computers. I'm not, but I am privy to certain information, okay? Now, I did say yesterday that the groups that are around obtaining this information and basically giving out the information to the public are trying to figure out the appropriate timing in which to give out this particular information to the public. Now, I said that the first piece of information that's going to be public, and I think that it's going to be public here sooner than later, if you want my opinion, but it's going to be obviously the documentation, obviously linking Hillary Rodham Clinton with the arms sales and the funding of what is now ISIS. All right? I'm serious. I mean, the bottom line. I mean, General Michael T. Flynn said this many times publicly. You can look on the goddamn YouTube and try to find interviews of this man, and he said it time and time again. This administration made a conscious effort to arm, train, and fund ISIS, what we now know of as ISIS. This was the Al-Qaeda Salafist movement, if you want to get technical about it. Lest we forget, folks, remember when Syria was coming under fire and Bashar al-Assad was slaughtering these people? I mean, who were the people that were initially trying to fight against Bashar al-Assad? It was the Free Syrian Army, al-Nusra. You know, these people, where the hell are they at now? They're ISIS, for Christ's sake, man. They're ISIS. Now, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but do you all remember yesterday when I tweeted where Russia conducted his second day of bombings in Aleppo, Syria, basing its attack from an Iranian naval base. Now, based on the explosion, it didn't look like your traditional artillery, to say the least. Now, people were suggesting that it could be napalm. So, I mean, I didn't know. I was in the middle of a show. I didn't know if it was some mini nuke. I know that there's some people that listen to the show that are actually nuclear scientists, believe it or not. They said just based on the explosion, it's an incendiary agent, something of that nature. But according to reports, it's something of napalm or some kind of burned chemical agent of that capacity that has been dropped over Aleppo. And for you folks that haven't seen the picture of that kid that has gone viral, of this poor kid that's covered in dust and blood and just sitting there in an unfortunate daze of just horror, this just goes to show you what exactly is going on here. Now, the reason I bring this up is, why is Russia bombing the hell out of these regions here, which, let's be honest with you, they are heavily influenced by ISIS at this point in time. ISIS is trying to infiltrate the entire interior of Syria, and you have Russia here bombing the hell out of ISIS at this point in time, utilizing Iranian naval base. Why? Because, folks, ISIS is our operation. It is NATO's operation. All right? I mean, Jesus Christ, who do you think helped bring down Muammar Gaddafi? I mean, Muammar Gaddafi said in interviews before he was freaking killed like a dog, he said that the people that are uprising in his country came in from outside. These people were Al-Qaeda, they were operatives, they were mercenaries in his view, and they were coming in and causing the uprising within his country. Who do you think those people were? Who do you think funded those people? Who do you think armed those people, for Christ's sake? I mean, who was the one dropping air support initially during that damn Libyan situation? It was NATO. It was NATO. Look back. Look. God damn it, look back. Everything's on the internet, for Christ's sake. Look back. I mean, do you understand what kind of war we are now in? We are now in, folks, World War.
Stop by your friendly neighborhood Albertsons this week for delicious family favorites at great low prices. For a crowd-pleasing cookout, pick up juicy USDA choice beef ribeye, New York strip, or T-bone steak. Bone-in family pack for only $6.77 a pound. Plus, get Coke, 12-pack 12-ounce cans or 8-pack 12-ounce bottles, select varieties, 3 for $10 when you buy 3 with a minimum $25 purchase. Limit 1 reward. Tastier meats, sweeter deals, better summers. Albertsons, it's just better.
Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but the reason I'm saying this is because I want you to know the dire situation that we are now in, and I want you to know the truth on why exactly these emails and the other documentation that's about to be released is so goddamn important, and why it cannot be overlooked. Why Hillary Rodham Clinton arming and funding these damn, whatever, this faction called ISIS now, is so goddamn important. Because, by God, even though these ISIS people are conducting terrorist acts, killing Christians, conducting terrorist acts in Europe, conducting terrorist acts in America, we, as the American government, CIA, the State Department, Barack Obama, so on and so forth, are the ones that armed, trained, and funded these morons. These are our army. Why do you think that now, Russia is starting to bomb the hell out of these people? Because Russia is not stupid. Russia knows that this freaking ISIS is nothing more than a CIA operation to destabilize the Middle East for the operation in which you're seeing the migration crisis, the takeover of Europe, the infiltration of America through the migration crisis. I'm telling you, it's an all-out influx of globalization by force. We, as the everyday worldwide people, and I'm not just talking about America, I'm talking about we as the worldwide people are under attack by a faction of globalists, a faction of international bureaucratic institutionalists that are all out utilizing every form of warfare to submit us into this new world order. And if you don't believe me, by God, take a look at what's going on. The migrant crisis. All right, that's literally devastating the cultures and damn near eliminating the cultures of Europe. What else is the migrant crisis doing? It's bringing in diseases, biological warfare, for Christ's sake. All of a sudden, miraculously, we're having this weaponized Zika popping up all over the goddamn place, for Christ's sake. And at first they said, well, Zika, it just affects the offspring of those that are afflicted. Now, whatever new Zika they're finding, for Christ's sake, now it's affecting human brains. I don't know if you folks have read the damn report. It's affecting human brains now, for Christ's sake. All right, I'm not kidding around. Why don't you idiots wake the hell up, for Christ's sake? That's why this election's so important. It's either America or it's either this globalist, New World Order, bureaucratic, international institutionalist, multinational corporatist monopoly, this new world supreme oligarchy that is being constructed right before our very goddamn eyes, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God. I mean, seriously, man. I mean, look at how many different directions that we are under attack. All right. The hacked emails from George Soros shows that he is one of the financiers of the destabilization of not only this country, but this man helped destabilize the Ukraine. He helped destabilize Egypt. He's helping destabilize all. I mean, it's fact. I mean, they freaking hack the emails. If you're too fat and stupid to read it yourself, that's your goddamn problem. But these are facts, and I know that there's a lot of people that find that hard to believe. Well, by God, how much more evidence do you need, you sorry sacks of swine crap? How much more evidence do you need, for Christ's sake? That's why I'm saying, in this election, you've got one of two choices. You either got America, or you've got this international bureaucratic institutionalism that is going to be shoved down our throats. It's already being shoved down our throats, by God. You know that more than half of the refugees, more than half of the immigrants that have come into this country this year alone are wild Yehudis. Wild Yehudis from battle-hardened areas of the Middle East that are, of course, battle-aged men. There's very seldom any of these women and children. These guys are such badasses. They leave their women and children back in the war-torn areas, and they come over here, and they go over to Europe, and they, Jesus Christ, man. Wake up, for Christ's sake. Wake up. Anyway, look. I didn't mean to get off on that soliloquy about, what I just discussed here, but as I stated yesterday, that the first piece of information that will be leaked, mark my words, it will, all right, is going to be the data connecting Hillary Rodham Clinton, and to be honest with you folks, it's going to implicate the president as well. That's right. It's going to implicate the president as well. So this is why this piece of information is just not going to be another attempt at trying to fluff up the information into a conspiracy like the goddamn mainstream media is trying to do with all the information that's being distributed through WikiLeaks. I mean, this is going to be a serious piece of information, and when it comes out, your asses better be going out and spreading that around like a wildfire. You cannot let the media try to just extinguish the flare of corruption on this anymore. We can't do it. That's why I did that soliloquy about ISIS and what it is and how it's a CIA operation. It is an American-funded operation. It is in conjunction with NATO, and that's why the strikes that Russia is conducting in Aleppo in Syria, it is not only to aid Bashar al-Assad's tenure as the leader of Syria, but at the same time, it is striking the forces of ISIS, which are the forces that have been funded, trained, and armed by America. That's why the last time that they were conducting air operations, do you remember that the United States was claiming that Russia was bombing, quote, friendly rebel areas that were pro-United States rebel area? What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Give me a break, man. I mean, I can't believe you people still believe this crap. You know what I mean? I can't believe you people still believe this crap. No, you know what? Maybe we do need a nuclear war out here. Seriously, man, thin out the herd already. I mean, you people, it's all in your faces, and you people want to continue playing Pokemon Go, tickling your ass crack, and saying, no, that's not right, Ghost. No, don't take me out of my world. Do not take me out of my world, Ghost. I want to be in my little fat little stupidity, and I want to see what's only in my vision, and it's Pokemon Go, it's anime, it's cartoon fetishes, it's playing with my Peter Popper. Yeah, did you hear that recently, for Christ's sake? Pornographic material that's being so widely distributed on the internet is making young men impotent. Yeah, they're waxing their carrots so often to goddamn pornographic material. When they finally get some fat chick under the stairwell that'll actually give them a piece, they can't even get it up anymore. All right? This is the kind of America that we're living in, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Good God, man. Look, I'm sorry I'm going off on these tirades and soliloquies, but by God, man, look at this world that we're living in, for Christ's sake. Look at this place. Look at this garbage. We got people that just cannot see the writing on the wall. They're making a justification for these idiots doing the sick, sadistic crap they're doing. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what? Give me my drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I'm telling you, man. Anyway, let me move on, folks. Anyway, let me end this part of the segment as follows, okay? I did say yesterday that the first piece of information will connect Hillary Rodham Clinton with arming and funding ISIS. The second piece of information will be the Clinton Foundation. And prior to me saying that, no one has ever made the suggestion that anyone has hacked the Clinton Foundation. It wasn't but an hour later, after my broadcast, Reuters broke the story that I retweeted. Of course, Trump and Capitalist was the one who tweeted at me. Thank you, Trump and Capitalist. It says that Hillary Clinton hired cyber consultants once she found out that the Clinton Foundation was compromised. Dun, dun, dun! I told you, baby, the prognosticator of prognosticators strikes again. Oh, my God. And I even alluded to the fact that particular Clinton Foundation information yesterday, and you can look back, it's episode number 332. Every one of my episodes is downloadable for free at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I said yesterday that they are going to release this Clinton Foundation information close to October as an October surprise, so that there's no goddamn way that this corrupt criminal, this facial contortionist, this filthy, disgusting, pamper-wearing piece of shemp hair garbage, I'm talking about Hillary Rotten Clinton, becomes president of the United States, all right? I mean, I'm serious. I'm not joking around. I'm telling you this right now. I am privy to information that there's a reason why I've got Homeland Security trying to act, nutting up over here to me when I should be taking a swing at these sons of bitches. And look, I've been begging these sons of bitches. I've been out in the open trying to look for these sons of bitches. I need to take a swing at that son of a bitch. Look, I don't want to get into that, man. Anyway, look, bottom line is, be on the lookout for this information. It is going to blow the socks off of not only the Clintons, but, folks, it could legitimately take down the entire government of the United States of America. I'm not trying to say every single congressman and every single senator is involved in this, but let me tell you, all you need to do is look at those that are in so much opposition to Trump, the never-Trumpers, those that are so devout to Hillary Rotten Clinton. I mean, Barack Obama, Joe Biden. I'm talking about these people. You take a look at them. Get a list of those people. And those are the people, the probability of those people being attached to the information relating to the Clinton Foundation is highly probable. Let's just put it that way, all right? I'm just saying. You just wait and see, folks. You just wait and see. Stay tuned, baby, because you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm telling you this right now. You all ain't seen nothing yet. And let me tell you something else. Before I get off this subject, I'm tired of this freaking government, the Clintons and their propaganda machine keep harping on this goddamn Russia narrative that it's the Russians, that the Russians are hacking this and they've hacked that. That's a bunch of garbage, all right? I mean, as I stated yesterday, let's just say that, for the sake of argument, even though it's a lie that Russia has had nothing to do with obtaining this information, and you could take me to the bank on that, the bottom line is, let's just say for the sake of argument that it was Russia. What the hell does that say about our National Security Agency? What does that say about our Homeland Security? What does that say about the Democratic Party's information? What does that say about anything stored on American soil in some kind of a digital capacity? What does that say at all? I'm just saying. I mean, are you going to continue with this narrative, Democrats, for Christ's sake? I mean, you're making the United States sound like we're freaking computer illiterate, like we're morons. Now, look, I'm not trying to say that the Russians, don't have their hackers and that sort of thing, but I'm just going to say this once and I'm going to leave it alone. As if the government has the capability of hacking such things. I mean, the government barely has enough money to pay for itself. You know who really runs Russia, folks? The Russian mafia. And, of course, you've got a plethora of Russian hackers because there ain't nothing to do in Russia except drink vodka and hang out on freaking electrical high towers. Have you seen that crap? That's what they do. They're stupid. All right? So if they happen to get a computer, they're going to have a lot of time on their hands to figure the goddamn thing out. And it's as if these Russian hackers have loyalty to the Kremlin. Are you kidding me? I mean, I don't want to go. You know what? I'm just saying, if you don't think that the same circle of people that were able to obtain the information that is being distributed currently, if you don't think that they don't have information on the Kremlin or any other government in this world, you're an idiot. All right? Give me a break. You're a moron if you think that. You're an imbecile. Remember, this is an information war, And the only way that you utilize the information is when it's timely to do so. And that's what you people don't understand, because if you were just, to just throw out all this information to the public, it would be information overload, and morons wouldn't know what to do with it, and they'd keep playing their goddamn Pokemon Go and, getting on with their stupid, pathetic, useless lives. But you see, as you gradually start putting out the information, start slowly unearthing the corruption and the criminality on a global scale, that's when you start seeing a little bit of cognitive understanding of what the hell is really going on in your freaking useless lives. Jesus Christ. Let me give me my drink. Good stuff, man. I mean, that's the only good part about life. I mean, there's a bunch of dumb people. There's a bunch of them. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, there's a bunch of people that really don't deserve to be on planet Earth. I mean, they make no contribution to society. Their only contribution is turning perfectly good food into crap, literally. They're not working. They're bitchy. They're complaining. I've always said this. My grandma used to say, son, don't feed the stray animals because they breed. You understand that? Because they breed. And I think that we have a very big problem with that at this point in time in not only just this country, but the world today in general. A bunch of useless people that are contributing absolutely nothing. I want to be completely honest with you. If you're contributing absolutely nothing, I am not speaking for you. I think that you're a total worthless piece of trash. And, of course, if you're disabled or something of that nature, I'm not speaking to you, all right? I mean, obviously we want to take care of those that genuinely can't take care of themselves. I'm talking about disabled folks, mentally handicapped folks. And when I mean mentally handicapped, I'm not talking about some idiot who's claiming to be depressed for 30 years and he's got to be freaking collecting Social Security and Medicaid and all this other crap, all right? I'm not talking about, some moron who's claiming multiple personality disorders, and all he's got to do is go in front of the goddamn Social Security Board and start, I mean, anybody can do this kind of garbage, all right? I'm talking about genuine people, all right? Genuine people. Because in my personal opinion, folks, I think that the man or the woman that cleans shit bowls, excuse my French, for a living has more of a contribution than one that just sits on their ass and doesn't do a goddamn thing. And just bitches and moans about how, I deserve more than flipping burgers, even though you have no skills, you have no personality, you look like a slovenly, fat, jelly roll piece of crap. And, I mean, you understand, I mean, you know where this comes from. This comes from our public education system. They inflated these stupid, mindless idiots' egos, and they have yet to teach them how to actually live life, for Christ's sake. I'm serious. I think somebody who cleans enema bags for a living, is way better, I mean, a million times better than somebody who is sitting on their ass doing nothing, bitching and moaning, playing video games, getting fat in the ass off of the American dole. Absolutely not. These are useless human beings, all right? Useless. And you see, that's what capitalism shows. This is why I'm such a capitalist. This is why I'm so pro-capitalist. You understand? Because capitalism is the ultimate form of the human food chain. Because you have to understand, folks, everything in this world is born to die. And when I mean born to die, I'm talking about born to die to be somebody else's dinner, something else's lunch, something else's breakfast. I'm not kidding around, man. Why don't you take a look at the National Geographic channel? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you'll see, look, there's just a little wildebeest right there. Look, he's just getting some water. And like, oh, my God, there's a lion. Oh, my God. I mean, that's life. That's reality. But you see, there is no food chain for human beings. You understand? understand that, right? There is nothing that eats us up or snags us out or anything of that nature. So what happens? Well, you have these morons that are able to persuade idiots that are just shitted out of wombs nonstop. Because let's be honest, folks, I mean, a lot of the people that are now being shitted out of women's uterus pipes pretty much don't want to be. First of all, they weren't wanted to begin with, and secondly, because of that, they are going to be brought up as miserable, disturbed, emotionally absent human beings, all right? So that's why I'm saying, folks, capitalism provides an avenue to prove that, hey, you want to show that you're making a contribution? Well, then make a contribution by working. Make a contribution by going out and funding your own life, making a living. You ever heard that term? Making a living? Not giving you a living. Not giving. No, that's not ever been used. That's not a term that's been used throughout this life. It's been making a living, not been giving a living. And you see, folks, I don't give a crap how you're making a living. I don't care if you are an idiot on what do you call it? On one of these pornographic sites out here that are, taking whippings to the ass on some kind of video site, and it's making you your rent. I don't care. I don't care what you're doing for a living, as long as you're making your own living and as long as you're paying your appropriate legal fair share of taxes to do so. All right? That's all there is to it. I mean, even hookers, prostitutes, freaking the broads that bounce on old men in strip clubs. I don't care how you make your money. I don't care how you make your living. Just as long as you do it yourself, you're not hurting anybody else. You're not infringing upon anybody else's freedom. You're not infringing upon anybody else's aspirations. So that's why I'm saying, folks, all right, I don't care what you do for a living. What? I don't care. I don't care. But by God, do something, all right? I mean, have integrity in yourself. Have some pride in yourself, man. Seriously, I'm sorry, man. I'm legitimately, look, there's people calling me heartless on Twitter over here. Look, I don't care if you think I'm heartless, all right? I'm a capitalist, baby. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a capitalist. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, all right? And that's all there is to it. All right, do you think I got any friends? I don't got any friends out here. The only friends I have is my wife and my dog. Those are my friends right there, all right? Everyone else is just an associate, all right? And that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So anyway, I'm getting off keister here, for Christ's sake, man. I was supposed to be talking about Hillary Clinton, and I got off on this tirade because of you fruit bowls. So anyway, folks, the bottom line is that the Clinton Foundation information will be coming out sooner. Well, later towards the end of the campaign, so be on the lookout for that, bar anything dramatic happening in the campaign. I mean, that could change the timing of everything, all right? If something miraculously happens in the campaign. So who knows, all right? And once again, Hillary is continuing to call reports on her health conspiracies. Oh, yeah, Miss Contortion Face over here is going to try to claim that she and her ailments, for Christ's sake, are just a complete conspiracy. You even had, what's that son of a bitch, Dr. Drew? You even had him saying, I'm very concerned about Hillary Clinton and her care. I think that the care that she's getting, just based on my observation, is just horrible care. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you're so concerned about her. Everyone can see the health problems, for Christ's sake, man. Good God, she's got to sit on a stool all the time. She got a proper fat ass up. I mean, the cankles can't hold up the damn ass. They can't hold up the ass. And not to mention, her ass can't hold up the excrement either, from reports. I mean, there's linings of diapers on her goddamn pantsuit, for Christ's sake. There's evidence of her carrying a goddamn, what do you call those? one of those piss bags, you know, those piss bags that you hang on your leg, for Christ's sake. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. So once again, folks, I mean, you know, the face contortions, you know, the spastic head movements. I'm serious. I'm not kidding around. This is very disturbing, and I can't believe people are just, you know, turning a blind eye to this crap. Anyway, folks, look, hold on. What's wrong, Templeton? Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't interrupt my show again, please. God damn it. What do you want, Templeton? What's your problem? What's your problem? Hey, what's your problem? I'm sorry, folks. It's my dog Templeton here. All right? Now, you know, like I said, he's my friend. All right? My dog's my friend. All right? What's going on, Templeton? You all right? What are you doing? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why are you crying? I can already hear you starting to whimper. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why? Why are you crying? Why? Oh, jeez. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, folks. Once again, we got Templeton here taking over the goddamn... You're taking over my show, Templeton. Come on. Why are you crying? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? What is it? What is it? Why are you doing this? What? 4 clowns? I'm just joking. That's a reference from Good Burger. Oh my God! Look, folks. Let me give this freaking dog a. What do you want? You want a treat or something? Is that it? You want a treat or something? Oh, that's you see what is that what you want? Oh, good God, look at him. Look at this shameless dog. Oh, come on. Come on, Templeton. Are you joking? You're interrupting my show because you want a damn treat? You want a damn treat? Are you joking? Oh my God. Oh, my God. Look, folks, I'll be right. Hey, hold on. Hold your horses there, Templeton. God damn it. Anyway, folks, look, I'll be right back, all right? Unfortunately, I got a dog here. I mean, I don't know what's your problem? I mean, what is your problem? What, you did all this for a treat? You want a treat, for Christ's sake? You're interrupting my show for a damn treat? You're interrupting my show for a treat? Oh, what a shameless dog. You shameless dog. You are a shameless dog. You know that? Good God. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's trying to... Hey! Why are you trying to bite my hand? Why are you biting my hand? Why are you biting my hand? God damn it. I'll be right back, folks. This dog is getting nuts. Oh, hold on. God damn it. Templeton, you piece of... God damn it. All right, engineer, all right, shut For Christ's sake, I'm sorry about that, folks. Goddamn dog. I mean, all this for a treat. Now look, he's over there. He's just fine. You shameless dog. Shame on you. Shame on you. You're naughty. Shame on you.
Hey, I'm Paul, the guy who used to ask if you could hear me now on Verizon. Not anymore. I switched to Sprint. It's 2016, and every network is great. In fact, Sprint's reliability is now within 1% of Verizon's. Don't let a 1% difference cost you twice as much. Visit a Sprint store, sprint.com/network, or call 800-SPRINT-1.
Reliability claim based on third-party drive test average carrier features differ, subject to $30 activation fee credit and valid port. NC website for eligible plans. Limited time offer. Offer coverage not everywhere for all phones. Restrictions apply.
Freaking scratch the hell out of my hand, for Christ's sake. I mean, I ain't got no goddamn first aid kit over here. God damn it, Templeton! Jesus Christ, he started biting my hand! This dog started biting my hand, for Christ's sake. Y'all heard that? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Where the hell? Where are we? Where are we, engineer? Damn it! All right, we were talking about Hillary Clinton and her Pampers. Anyway, folks, look, I got my dog biting me over here. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I mean, this is episode number 333 on 8/18/16, so you got to try to figure it out for yourself. Anyway, Jesus Christ, man. A shameless dog, I'm telling you, man. What a shameless dog I've gotten here, man. I thought you were my friend, Templeton. I thought you were my friend. You don't love me, Templeton. You just love my treats. You freaking shameless dog. Anyway, folks, look, this freaking dog bit the hell out of my hand here. Let me get to some Twitter shout-outs, for Christ's sake. Let's lighten the mood here. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, folks. My apologies here. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Let me put the mic down here. Here, let me put some of this scotch on it. You know, that'll disinfect it here. Let me put some of this scotch on. Crap! Jesus Christ. All right, that should make it a little better there. Anyway, folks, my apologies here. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, let's get to some Twitter shout-outs. My apologies on the sidetracking of the show on this Thursday edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show. I don't know what the hell my dog's problem is, man. I don't know what it is. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Goddamn crap hurts. Stings, for Christ's sake. Anyway, folks, if you want a Twitter shout-out, all you got to do is go to my Twitter account at PoliticsGhost, all one word, no underscores, PoliticsGhost, and retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And, of course, the Twitter name or the tweet to retweet, I should say. Sorry, I'm looking at my goddamn hand here. The tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Now Live is the tweet to retweet if you want a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast. Do we got any Twitter shout-outs there, engineer? All right, well, let's go ahead and get to Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, who do we got here? We've got Killing Time in the place. We've got somebody named A. Moist Ghosties, you son of a bitch. Who else do we got? We got Dr. Hotel Mario in the house. How you doing, man? We got Sergeant Yoda in the house. Crusades for Arabia. Yeah, there you go. We got Notorious Dip. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I'm not going. I mean, look, I'm more worried about my freaking hand here than worried about you idiots with these stupid, goddamn ridiculous names, for Christ's sake. We got Torzier, Woodshed Monkey Spanker. Oh, Jesus Christ. Vetaforum Wars, what's going on? We got Richard Mask in the house. I turn hands into food. Oh, You son of a... Damn it! That's not funny, asshole! Yeah, real funny, right? Real big pun. I just talked about you losers turning food into crap, and yeah. Shut up! Turn hands into food. Jesus Christ. Shut up, man. Why don't you all just shut up? Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me that freaking goddamn mic. Jesus Christ. You see what you did, Templeton? Damn it. Look at him. Look at him. He's sitting there. He's lying down now. He's I got a big treat now. I'm okay. My gut's full now. I'm going to just sit back while you're spacing out because I bit the hell out of your hand. Jesus Christ. I thought you were my friend, Templeton. I thought you were my friend. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. We got the Smiler in the house. Who else we got? We got Axeman in the place. Kennedy Space Center. Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's fresh. Chips first, Ghost next. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean? That's some kind of gay innuendo there, boy? Trash hole, Texas? Boy, you come on over here and say that in Texas. Yeah, come on over here to Texas and say trash hole, Texas, and see if your ass don't get your ass beat down to the ground, boy. Who else do we got? We got Disco Waffle in the house. Hey, we got Hillary and the Shakes. What's going on? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, hold on. Hold on just a second. Are you trying to rip off from my band because we're broken up, Michael J. Fox and the Shakes? That's my band, all right? That's mine. It belongs to me, all right? We're going to try to get the band back together, but by God, you idiots, you got to be patient for Christ's sake, man. All right, we're going to get the band back together. Michael J. Fox and the Shakes. Don't worry about it. It's coming soon, all right? All right, well, and believe me, we're shaking a leg about it, to say the least. Anyway, we got Temple-Ranian. What the hell is that supposed to mean? We got Digital Aspect in the house. El Foxo Loco in the place. Based Loler. All right, who else do we got going on over here? Once again, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, Politics Ghost. Who else do we got going on over here? We got Soft Feminine Hands. What the hell is that supposed to mean? The Brody Network, Havel the Rock. We've got Huggies for Hillary. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Good job, Templeton. What do you got? Somebody made an account about that? Somebody actually made an account? Good job, Templeton? You sick trolls, man. I mean, I'm hurting here. Look, I'm gonna put the mic down for Christ. I gotta get some more of this goddamn scotch on here because I gotta kill the infection for Christ's sake, man. I gotta kill the infection. So I'm gonna try this one more time, all right? Damn it, Templeton! All right. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sidetracked here, man, but, this goddamn dog over here, all this for a goddamn treat, man? All this for a treat? Anyway, who else do you got here? Give your dog a toy. Shut up! Hands left in Templeton. Look, shut up! Look at this. Templeton 1, Ghost 0. Shut up! Shut up! Jesus Christ, man. I'm not joking. I'm hurting here. I'm suffering here. I should stop the show, man. This is like being wounded in war here. You know what I mean? I'm taking part in the meme war, man. I'm taking a hit here. I'm wounded, man. I need a corpsman out here, man. Corpsman! Hook me up, man. I'm bleeding here. Jesus Christ, man. You people think it's a big joke, man. I'm serious. I'm broadcasting wounded here. All right? I'm broadcasting wounded thanks to this damn dog over here that bit me because he wanted a goddamn treat. Give me a break. And look at him. He's just laying there now looking at me like, hey, thank you. Jesus Christ, man. I'm only going to take a couple of more callers. Look at this. Free Templeton 2060. Shut up, all right? This dog is the most spoiled dog, I guess except for Leona Helmsley's dog, who... I think it was her who left the dog, was it $20 million or something? I mean, what did it read in this woman's will? I mean, just imagine, right? And to my lovely dog, Fifi, I leave you $20 million so you can live the life that I could no longer give you. And it is, I give it to you in this will. P.S. Fuck the homeless. I'm sorry. Excuse my French. I had to say it. I'm sorry. I had to say it. Anyway, let's move on here. Well, I'm only going to take a couple of more Twitter shout-outs, and that's it, because these are starting to get ridiculous, especially when it comes to this Templeton nonsense. All right? So give me a freaking break, you stupid losers. Leave me alone with the Templeton jokes, all right? Leave me alone with the Templeton jokes. All right, who else do we got going on over here? We got Trump and capitalists in the house. Templeton's betrayal. Templeton's betrayal, for Christ's sake. Give me a break. Shut up. Who else do we got? We've got Ghost the Gonk. What the hell does that mean? We got regular TCA in the place. What's going on? We got Woodshed for Templeton. Yeah, believe me, I'm thinking about it. But if I do, I'm sure some fucking Jesus Christ, I'm cursing like a sailor here. Jesus Christ, excuse my French, folks. I'm sorry for that. I'm just, I'm a little upset. I'm looking at my hand here, and it looks pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell his problem was. I mean, he didn't like puncture the hand. I mean, he was just like gnawing at it, and he's got these like sharp fangs. And he, like, scratched the hell up, man. And, just scratched the whole damn thing up, for Christ's sake, man. Anyway, I think they'd have somebody from PETA, calling up saying, oh, you can't do that to that dog. Dog lives matter. Yeah, but the damn thing bit me. It doesn't matter. You don't understand the oppression of a dog. The dog doesn't get to go outside whenever it wants to. It's living under slavery. It eats when you tell it to eat. It has no freedom. Dog lives matter. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? Look, I'm only going to take a couple more. We're now into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. If you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost. And, of course, if you haven't already done so, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Every one of my episodes is there to download absolutely free. So let me continue going on, shall we? We got Distilling Capitalist in the house. I want to dip Trump's... I'm not saying the rest, you sick son of a bitch. I know what y'all are doing. I know exactly what y'all are doing. We got Collect Call in the house. The 727 caller. What's going on to him and Grandpa AIDS? How you doing, man? Who else do we got going on over here? We're going to take a couple of more here. We've got... Dog Lives Matter. Oh, now, how long did that take? Ghost's finger food? You son of a bitch. That's it. Goddamn Ghost's finger food. Shove it up your ass. Shove it up your goddamn ass, Ghost's finger food. I got your finger right here, boy. I got your finger right here there, boy. Ghost's finger food. I got your goddamn finger food. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, my hand, I'm broadcasting. a little bit of appreciation, to say the goddamn least. Have a little bit of appreciation. Have a little bit of respect, for Christ's sake. Ghost finger food. I got your freaking finger right here, boy. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Goddamn mic. Ghost's finger food, for Christ's sake. Ghost's finger. What a bunch of scumbags, man. I'm getting wounded here, man. My own dog. I just finished, before this dog came up to me and started gnawing on my hand so I could throw a goddamn treat in his hole. All right? I was saying that the only friends that I had was my wife and my dog, and here my dog comes along and bites the crap out of my hand, for Christ's sake, man. I'm bleeding like a stuck pig over here. I don't have any first aid in this office, for Christ's sake. Look at, I got crap. I got crap here. I got office supplies. I got freaking paper. I mean, I'm afraid to put the paper over the wound, for Christ's sake. I'm afraid I'm going to get some goddamn infection, for Christ's sake, and have my hand chopped off. And I know that Templeton, he's got all the shots, so everything's all good. I don't have no freaking rabies or anything of that nature, any of that garbage. Anyway, look, I'm broadcasting wounded here, folks. My apologies. We've gotten way off keister on this broadcast, for Christ's sake. Give me my drink. Man, I'm telling you. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I know I sound preoccupied, folks. I'm looking at my goddamn hand here, folks. I'm thinking about, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do here. I don't know. I guess I'm going to keep throwing scotch on it. You know, keep throwing scotch on it to kill the goddamn infection. Maybe I should do that one more time because, man, look, I do not want some goddamn hand infection that's going to, turn me into a botchy hand-having prick, all right? I like my hands, all right? I like my hands here, all right? I'm good with my hands, all right? So here, I'm going to put the microphone down here and one more time, and then we're going to get on with the show. Because, God damn it, man, it's bleeding here, and I just don't want a goddamn infection. So I'm just going to put some more of this scotch on it, because I don't know what else to do, for Christ's sake, man. I can't stop the show. I can't do it, so I gotta do what I gotta do. So, all right, right here. All right. Damn, this freaking hurts, man. Every time I do this, it really, really hurts, man. All right. Hear that mic, man? Jesus Christ, man! I'm sorry, folks. I'm a little off now because of this goddamn dog here. I'm gonna move on with the show, but I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. Where the hell was I, engineer, for Christ's sake? Oh, that's right. Hillary Clinton and her calling the reports about her health conspiracy theories, all right? So, whatever, all right? I mean, we all see the contortion on her face. We all see the spasms of her goddamn neck jerking back. We all saw it, so, let's move on, all right? Let's move on. Anyway, her vice presidential nominee, Tim Kaine, reports come out that Tim Kaine once called for Bill Clinton to step down during the Monica Lewinsky scandal. All right, I mean, as far back as, he said this as far back as 2002 in the Richmond Times-Dispatch that he still maintains that Clinton should have stepped down in 1998 amid the Monica Lewinsky scandal. Huh? Oh, and this is supposed to be Hillary Clinton's vice president, for Christ's sake? I mean, that is open season right there, Tim Kaine. Huh? I'm serious. I mean, there it is, open season on Tim Kaine right there. He has called, especially back in the 90s, even in a 2002 interview with the Richmond Times-Dispatch, he called for Bill Clinton to step down as the goddamn president during the Monica Stupinsky or Lewinsky or whatever the hell her stupid name is scandal, for Christ's sake, man. And he should have. But you know what he did? I'll tell you exactly what he did. This scumbag decided to utilize this disgusting, filthy affair as an opportunity to demoralize America. And that's exactly what Bill Clinton did. Because of this stupid man, this man has equated now he is equated. Because him and that Monica Stupinski, oral copulation is now equated to that of a handshake through the legal form of the justice system, thanks to Bill Clinton. Yeah. I'm not joking around. That's what he testified at. I mean, you should look back in those old documents, folks. I mean, you can look up the Starr Report, all right, the STARR, Starr Report, all right, and read all the details and all the disgusting filth that this man did to Monica Lewinsky. I mean, did you know that this goddamn idiot Bill Clinton utilized Monica Lewinsky's meat wallet as a cigar humidor? I'm not joking around. This has been documented. This is in history books. This is in the history books. He stuck a freaking cigar in her vajayjay. All right? I mean, seriously, the president. And on top of which, you know what I've noticed about Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton, he goes after vulnerable women, you know, that he knows that are probably don't have men throwing themselves at him, you know, Monica Lewinsky, Paula Jones, it's been a typical modus operandi for Bill Clinton, all right? I mean, Bill Clinton, according to Paula Jones, according to Kathleen Willey, according to all these women, it's the same modus operandi. It's Bill Clinton comes in, and, he opens up his office, and he's like, you right over there. I want you to come on over here. Come on over here in my office right now. Yeah. And what he does, supposedly, according to these women, he literally, while they're sitting there, he just gets up and pulls out his Johnson and starts, flapping it around all over the place and saying, hey, honey, why don't you come on over here? It isn't going to suck itself, And if you're not going to do it for me, do it for your country. I'm Bill Clinton. May anybody be doing this for me? Bill Clinton, Slick Willie. I'm serious. This is his modus operandi as it relates to sexually assaulting women. That's what he does, for Christ's sake, man. He flaps out his Johnson, for Christ's sake. He flaps out his flaccid Johnson, and he's like, hey, come on over here. Come on over here and pray. Pray Arkansas style, and you better pray good. Literally, that's what he's doing. And nobody wants to talk about this either. I'm glad that this Tim Kaine situation, the vice presidential nominee for Hillary Rodham Clinton, I'm glad that they have found out that this idiot once said many times, as a matter of fact, that Bill Clinton should have stepped down during the Monica Lewinsky scandal. I agree wholeheartedly. He was a scumbag, and he equated oral copulation with that of a handshake under the justice system's interpretation of oral sex now, all right? There you go. That's great. Thanks, Bill Clinton. Thank you very much for contributing to legalese, you scumbag. Jesus Christ. And before I move off from this subject, I would like to remind everybody that while Bill Clinton sexually and physically abuses women, Hillary Clinton emotionally and mentally abuses those same women to shut them up into silence, to intimidate them so that they don't say anything about her husband's sexual and physical abuse. And that's a fact, all right? Whether you want to admit it or not, that's a goddamn fact. Anyway, let me have a drink here. My hand's killing me here, folks. My apologies if I sound like I'm not, I'm a little distant, for Christ's sake. I got freaking Templeton earlier in the broadcast bit my hand. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, once again, Tim Kaine called for Bill Clinton to step down during the Monica Stupinski days, and I agree with him. Anyway, let's go to the next subject matter, folks. Did y'all hear about the DNC Muslim speaker, Khizr Khan? Oh, y'all remember what I'm talking about, right? The asshole that came out, Donald Trump You have a black soul. You have a black soul, Donald Trump. You have a black soul. That asshole. Well, Mr. Allah Snack Bar, Mr. Devout Muslim, comes to find out that his information was found on the AshleyMadison.com information, the data that has been dumped. Lo and behold, Khizr Khan was looking for women on AshleyMadison.com under the name Kinky Liquor. Kinky Liquor. I am not joking, folks. This is absolutely true. They found his information. The man is caught red-handed, for Christ's sake. Now, it makes complete sense now why that wild Yehudi wife of his that was next to him at the DNC while he was throwing up a pocket constitution didn't say a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is just horrible. Isn't this a complete, utter hypocrisy and contradiction? Isn't under Sharia law... Now, look, I'm not wishing any harm on Khizr Khan. I think he's a complete idiot. He's an opportunist. He's a lawyer, for Christ's sake, all right? But because he's promoted Sharia law, and because he has been a supporter of this on documentation, shouldn't he suffer the consequences of Sharia law for being caught in this impropriety, in this sin of wanting to be a, quote, kinky liquor?
Bobby, you here again?
Yeah, my doctor told me to reduce stress at work, so I come to Buffalo Wild Wings to eat lunch and watch sports. I get to pick one of 7 entrees, like sandwiches and salads, plus one of 7 sides.
Well, I like sides.
It's so affordable I can finally take a vacation.
Where you gonna go?
Here, Tim, here.
Introducing the new B-Dubs Fast Break Lunch Menu, starting at a new low price. Dine in or order takeout weekdays between 11 and 2. Participation and availability may vary. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
I figured out who the neighbor around the corner is.
Oh, yeah?
I like him a lot.
Ooh.
He lets me talk as much as I want, is very simple, and has great plans.
Okay, I have to meet him.
Sure. Say hi. This is Metro PCS.
Metro PCS is in your neighborhood. Come say hi and get unlimited data, talk, and text for only $30 period. All on the fast nationwide 4G LTE T-Mobile network. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figure it out. Coverage not available in some areas. 1 gigabyte of high-speed data included. See store for details, terms, and conditions, and data management info.
If I was him, if I could see his face, you know what I would tell him? You have a black tongue! You have a black tongue, for Christ's sake! You have a black tongue! Give me a break. Kinky liquor. And you want to know why he wants to, lick the holiest of holies on women here? Because I'm going to give you an example on why he doesn't do it on his wife. It has nothing to do with her look or what she looks like or anything of that nature. But I'm willing to bet money, serious cash, that this woman is part of, 80 million women that have had this procedure done at birth? Folks, women's circumcision. Yeah, for a lack of a better term, folks, in the Muslim world, they cut the woman's clitorises off to prevent them from obtaining any kind of sexual gratification so that they can be subservient Yehudis in beekeeper suits and thinking that it's okay and it's something that it should be done and they're happy to do it. So why am I bringing this up? Well, kinky liquor over here. There's probably a reason why he wants to be a kinky liquor, because his wife can probably obtain no type of sexual gratification because of the Muslim practice of cutting a woman's clitorises off at birth. And you see, now that Khizr Khan is out here in America and he's making a little bit of lawyer money, now he realizes that, hey, I want to be with some woman that, gets off when I give her a little bit of la 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 la. You understand what I'm saying? Isn't this hypocrisy on the Sharia law part as it relates to Khizr Khan, kinky liquor? Huh? I'm serious. Isn't this a little bit of Sharia law breaking on this son of a bitch? I'm serious, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, that's why he can't do this to his wife. His wife probably can maintain no kind of sexual gratification, all right? And, of course, Kazir Khan, he's a cue ball, balding bastard. The only thing that he could probably do is lure some woman, by suggesting that all he'll do is just, lick on the pearl tongue, for a lack of a better term, with no type of, quote, recip. And that's how he's been able to probably hook up with some women to lick on the holiest of holies, to say the least, all right? That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's obvious that Kazir Khan over here likes to gratify women who actually have their clitoris, all right? I'm serious. I mean, kinky liquor? Kinky liquor? I mean, remember, assholes, this was the same guy that was, oh, Donald Trump, you have a black soul. You have a black soul. I mean, give me a freaking break. All right? I mean, I'm serious, man. The hypocrisy. I'm just saying, all Kazir Khan wants and his black tongue, all he wanted was a little. You sick son of a bitch. Anyway, folks, let me move on, folks. I don't want to mouth off on that too much, no pun intended. But once again, Kazir Khan, the supposed controversial, spotlighted, a la snack bar speaker at the Democratic Convention, found on Ashley Madison as a client under the name Kinky Liquor. Unbelievable. You cannot make this garbage up. All right? Anyway, folks, let's move on, shall we? We've got Bernie Sanders back in the news, for Christ's sake. And the reason is because, folks, there was an article put out here today, and this article basically goes into detail on why Bernie Sanders never filed any kind of financial disclosure data whatsoever, and that what he did was nothing more than push the deadline to releasing that financial disclosure data all the way until California, and then when he was no longer campaigning, he declined to even give that financial disclosure data because he was supposedly no longer part of the damn campaign. Oh, how quaint, huh? Look at Mr. Feel the Burn over here. He was criticizing Hillary Rotten Clinton for not releasing certain documentation. Look, and let me explain something to you assholes that were trying to respond to me when I tweeted this article, folks, because I tweeted this article earlier today. Here, let me go to the exact tweet so I can tell everybody which one I'm talking about. It was how Bernie Sanders avoided disclosing his personal finances. It was broken by NBC News. Now, the reason that he was able to just go ahead and prolong the financial disclosure was because he knew he was not going to be the nominee, just based on that action alone. If you read that article, it says that his campaign was kicking the can down the road so that they can prohibit themselves from releasing a financial disclosure data. Now, for you idiots that were saying, well, what about Trump and his taxes? What about Trump and his taxes? Hey, assholes, Donald Trump is going through an audit. I have never heard anybody who has gotten audited every year, but I wouldn't doubt that they would audit Donald Trump every year. He's a controversial figure. He's a businessman, makes billions of dollars. He's obviously not a part of the elites of elites, so to speak. He wouldn't be running for president and have everyone in opposition of him if he was. So this man is not releasing his tax returns based upon this audit. But, folks, Donald Trump has released the financial disclosure data. That's how come we know his company is worth over $10 billion. That's how come we know about the supposed companies that have gone bankrupt, and that's how come we know about all these different ventures that he was in. That's why we know all this stuff, all right? Donald Trump did disclose his finances, all right? He just has not released his taxes because he's under audit. And let me tell you, what can be interpreted from releasing those taxes while under audit can reinterpret any kind of precedent that the IRS is trying to hold against him in a potential litigation process. Because, folks, when you're audited, okay, and it's a bitch, believe me. You don't want to get audited. They freaking go through your freaking life with a freaking microscope, man. I mean, they can go into your house and go into your office. They'll look for freaking receipts. You know, they'll go into your trash. They'll do whatever it takes. These bean counters will freaking literally just crawl up your ass with a microscope. But if you know every aspect for which you have spent your money on, and you can account for every expense, whether it's a business expense or a personal expense, and you can justify it based upon the interpretation of that year's tax laws, then even if you are audited, you can confront whoever's auditing you and try to have a debate right there and then on the interpretation of the law itself. And if the IRS agent is in disagreement with you, well, that's where tax law cases are initiated. And judges in tax laws do not like taking too many cases to court unless they're an open and shut case of tax evasion, tax fraud, so on and so forth. They do not want to reinterpret tax law based upon a slight interpretation of the IRS law or a reinterpretation of that particular tax law. They do not want to set precedents through their rulings. So, once again, that's exactly what Donald Trump is going through. So, whatever Donald Trump is trying to, or not he, but his lawyers, are trying to argue as it relates to certain interpretations of the tax law, and you saw his taxes, folks. You saw that it was a freaking stack of papers that was about 5 feet tall, all right, 5 feet tall, for Christ's sake. And I mean, just imagine interpreting that. Just imagine all the damn bean counters and everybody interpreting every aspect of deduction, every aspect of interpretation of how the tax laws were used, so on and so forth. So once again, all right, I'm saying to you right now that when you're under audit, you don't want any jeopardization of your case, especially if you want to take the case to court. Because you could take the IRS to court and argue in front of a judge and give a legitimate argument based upon the interpretation of the law. Now, of course, if it's a loose interpretation of the law, I'm telling you, the judge is not going to rule in your favor. But if it's a legitimate interpretation that has not been interpreted but can be interpreted based upon the legal ease of the precedent set, then the potential of it being ruled in that favor is very, very high. Anyway, folks, I didn't mean to get off on that subject. I'm just saying that you got a lot of critics out here trying to say, well, Donald Trump isn't releasing his taxes. He's under audit. And moreover, he's already released these financial disclosure data that Bernie Sanders has never yet to disclose. And he's not going to do it. That's why I tweeted the article, and that's why I'm talking about it right now. He's not going to release it. I mean, you want to know why he's not going to release it? Because all that Feel the Burn money is going into his new summer home. All that Feel the Burn money is, probably get him a new car, a new fast sports automobile, for Christ's sake, huh? How do you like that? What did I tell you? I told you back in March, folks, and you can look back in the archive. By God, look back in the archive. I told you that this son of a bitch was never going to be the nominee, even if he was elected nominee, for Christ's sake, man. Do you understand that? I mean, don't you understand, you burn victims? All right? This is what Bernie Sanders has did to you. I mean, remember it. Let it stick in your craw. Let it burn in your mind. Let it burn in your mind that Bernie Sanders did this. Look, this is what he did. Hey, I'm Bernie Sanders, and for all you that listen to me that were part of the revolution has not stopped. I'm still collecting campaign contributions, all right? So don't stop. All right, feel the boing. All right, keep contributing. I'm going to write a book now. All right, you're going to buy it because it's perpetual revolution. That's what we are doing. That's what we are doing. Don't listen to Jill Stein. She is ripping me off, that hooah. She is ripping me off. I was the first one that talked about perpetual revolution. I was the one that talked about free health care. I was the one that talked about free college. This hooah that's coming around, Johnny come lately over here, Jill Stein, she needs to get off my apple. She needs to get off my apple. All right, these are my people. All right, they're going to donate to me. All right, hooah? They're going to donate to me. They're not going to donate to you, Jill Stein. And for you people that are out there that are mad at me because I didn't go and run for president, and you're mad at me because you donated a lot of money to my campaign, all I got to say to you is that I took your money fair and square. There's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is come on over here and sit on Uncle Bernie's lap. That's right. Come on over here and take your underwears off. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Come on over here. Don't worry about the pants tent. Don't worry about the pants tent. Just come on over here and take your underwears off. That's right. Oh, yeah. Come on over here. Sit on my apple. Come on. Come. You sit on my apple. Come on over here. Keep contributing. Oh, yeah. That's right. Keep contributing to Uncle Bernie. Keep contributing to Uncle Bernie. Oh, yeah. That's right. Sit on my apple. Take your underwears off. Oh, yeah. Come on. Keep taking your underwears off. Keep contributing. Do you feel the boing? Do you feel that boing? Huh? That's right. That's right. Sit on my apple. Oh, yeah. Come on. That's right. Don't worry about that hooah, Jill Stein over there. Don't worry about that dirty hooah, Jill Stein over there. Just keep sitting on my apple. Keep sitting on my apple. Oh yeah, do you feel the boing? Hey, do you feel that boing? Do you feel the boing? You hurting Uncle Bernie? Oh yeah, sit on the apple. Oh my God. Oh, you hurt Uncle Bernie. Oh, you hurt Uncle Bernie. I told you, keep contributing, okay? And vote for Hillary Clinton. And don't tell anybody that I told you to take your underwears off. All right? Don't tell anybody that I took your underwears off. All right? That's what he did to you, feel the burn assholes. That's what he did. I mean, good God. Get it through your head. I hope you burn victims remember it. I hope you remember it. Good God. You silly-ass burn victims. You silly-ass, fruity-ass burn victims, for God's sake. Oh, my God, that's what he did to you, burn victims, and I hope that it sticks in your goddamn craw. I hope that it just etches into your mind, for Christ's sake, and it creates a wrinkle in your mindless brain, for Christ's sake. Anyway, folks, let me move on, folks, because we're running out of time here, and I want to get to Radio Graffiti, all right? All right, now let me explain something here, and then I'm going to probably get to Radio Graffiti, well, maybe after the next subject, then I'll get to Radio Graffiti. Anyway, look, Obama. What the hell has Obama been doing? Well, he's been at Martha's Vineyard playing golf, and we've been talking about how I feel that, how can he be a brother? With all due respect. I mean, I'm not trying to say that black folks can't play golf, all right? I mean, mind you, Tiger Woods never wanted to identify as black. All right. As a matter of fact, there was an article recently posted about that. It was Nike's embarrassing retreat from golf. It was an article in which Nike is now discontinuing its manufacturing of golf clubs and of other type of golf accessories because of the Tiger Woods debacle, so on and so forth. But anyway, look, the bottom line is that Obama's claiming to be some brother from the hood. You know, he claims he's like, you know, one of these brothers out of the streets of Chicago and all this other nonsense. Where in the hell did this man have the time the effort, the energy to play golf. I mean, I told you yesterday, irons, a good set of irons, for Christ's sake, will cost you about $1,000. All right. Now, of course, if you want to go, buy some Walmart, get a set of clubs for $150. Well, you can go ahead and try to play golf with that crap, but you're going to end up breaking your wrist. You're going to end up doing something ridiculous. I mean, those are crap clubs. You get what you pay for. I'm telling you, you get yourself $1,000 worth of irons and you know how to swing. You don't even need to know how to, put power into a swing. The club does all the work. Beautiful equipment. Anyway, $1,000 irons, a freaking a driver, a one wood could cost you about anywhere from $500 to $700 to $1,000, depending on the type of driver you're looking for. A 3 and 5 wood, both of those could be anywhere from $200 to $500. You've got a putter. Putters are very important, for Christ's sake. That could be anywhere from $200 to $1,500, depending on what type of putter you want. All right, and of course, if you want a set of some balls. You got Titleist balls out here, man. Titleist balls out here. What is it? Jesus Christ, man. That'll run you about $100, for a set of balls out here. I'm not joking, man. I mean, it's an expensive sport. Where did you learn how to play, Obama? Where did you learn how to play and have such an appreciation for this crap? Huh, brother? I mean, where in your time when you were out there community organizing and being down with the brothers did you decide that, you knew how to play golf and, that was what you were going to do when you decided to go on vacation as president, for Christ's sake? You know what I mean? Anyway, folks, the reason I bring this up is because he has been silent over the Louisiana floods that have displaced tens of thousands of people. I mean, the same amount of people that have been displaced or that were displaced during Katrina is the equivalent of how many people are displaced during these torrential rains that have been happening in Louisiana. And do we hear Barack Obama saying anything about those folks? Nothing. He is silent. He hasn't said a goddamn thing. Heartless bastard, right? But George Bush, and look, I'm not trying to take up for George Bush. I was a little critical about George Bush as well, as it related to him not doing anything as it relates to the Katrina situation. But, he, didn't do anything for a couple of days, and all of a sudden you had Kanye West claiming that George Bush hates black people, baby. George Bush hates black people. I mean, what a double standard, isn't it? I mean, give me a break, all right? Seriously, I really want to understand why Obama's not saying anything about this goddamn Louisiana displacement of tens of thousands of people because of floods, for Christ's sake. Huh? Somebody explain that to me. And not to mention, he hasn't said dick about the Milwaukee riots. Haven't you noticed that? Huh? I'm serious. I'm not joking around. I'm not joking around. He hasn't said a goddamn thing about the Milwaukee riots. So what a scumbag president. How anyone can still support this man is beyond me. You obviously are insane. You're a lunatic. You're an idiot. And, possibly you need a... you're anti-American, as I've stated time and time again, all right? All right? If you're against Trump, then you're anti-American, and that's all there is to it. And if you don't like it, well, then you're an anti-American piece of scum, all right? If you don't like it, then you're anti-American trash. It should be deported with all the other freaking illegal immigrants. This is America, damn it. This is America. Anyway, folks, we got about 23 minutes left. Let me get through this last subject because it's very important, especially to my brethren across the pond. Did you all hear Angela Merkel claiming that the refugee crisis did not, and I repeat, did not bring terrorism to Germany? Can you believe that? Huh? Can you believe this stupid, fat, disgusting, cankle-infested broad? She's trying to say that her goddamn immigration policy had nothing to do with the terrorism that is plaguing Germany, for Christ's sake. Can somebody remove her from office already, please? I mean, good God, what are y'all waiting for, Germany? What the hell are y'all waiting for? Good God, she's slapping you in your mouth, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, she's smacking you in your face. I mean, it's time to remove her. She is a kebab. She's a kebab. Remove kebabs. Remove kebabs. God damn it, Germany. Jesus Christ. Do you understand that she's a kebab? Remove kebabs! Anyway, folks, I'm gonna leave it at that. But once again, Germany, what the hell is wrong with you, huh? What in the hell is wrong with you? All right, this woman is slapping you in your face. She's spitting in your face. She is spitting in your face, saying that Germany, the Waldschahuti had nothing to do with any of the refugee crisis. Had nothing to do with the terrorism in Germany. I am Angela Merkel. I am not the kebab. I am not the kebab. Shut up, you freaking kraut. All right? Somebody shove a sausage in that fat broad's mouth. I'm sick and tired of hearing her cankle ass talk. She's ridiculous. She's a Soros puppet. She's ridiculous. Anyway, look, let's get to radio graffiti already. All right? Give me my drink first and foremost. Give me my goddamn drink. All right? That's right, folks. All right? It's about time for everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about radio graffiti. That's right, folks. Radio graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you got to do is give me a call right now at 425-390-6146. As a matter of fact, clear out some of them lines, engineer. Clear out some of them lines. Yes, sir. All right, we're going to clear out some lines, folks, so that individuals that actually want to call up and that actually want to partake in radio graffiti can actually do so here. Once again, the way to call is 425-390-6146 is the number to call here. Once again, the number is, 425-390-6146 is the number to call here. All right, clear it out, Edge. Clear these idiots out. Get them out of here. Get out. Get them out. Get them all out of here. Anyway, folks, once again, I want to hear from you, all right? Go ahead and give us a call here, all right? All right, go ahead and give us a call, for Christ's sake, all right? 425-390-6146. It's goddamn radio graffiti time, all right? Hey, do we got any callers now, engineer? Well, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get to radio graffiti right now. All right. Who do we got here? I hate to even bring these up. How about anonymous radio graffiti?
One day, Little Ghosty brings his wife to a Mexican bar and orders chips and dip for breakfast. But then out of nowhere, some big scary agents from Homeland Security walk in on Little Ghosty and take one of his chips. "Listen, Ghost," said a big scary Homeland agent, "we're watching your capitalist army chats, and you know very well what we've heard. You better quit doing that little hobby of yours or we'll take you away." Then the mean Homeland agent double dips the chip and eats it in front of Little Ghosty, making him very upset. Little Ghosty wanted to punch the mean old agent in the face, but he's too big a wussy to do it in front of his waifu, so they instead flee from the bar without paying for the chips. He now cries in his bed every night, wishing he were able to punch.
All right, shove it up your ass, all right? I get it. You're trying to make a little stupid, cute story about something that's very serious that's happened to me. What a bunch of sorry sacks of crap you are. I'm telling you, you never cease to amaze me, you damn trolls. I'm telling you this right now. 919 Radio Graffiti.
Templeton, use Bite on Ghost. Make him lose support of Trump. Finish him off.
Oh, shut up, you stupid loser. Look, my hand's feeling a little better. You know, you keep pouring some goddamn, Scotch whiskey on it. This son of a bitch starts healing up really quick, for Christ's sake. I don't feel any sting anymore. I think all that, the whiskey damn Templeton, man. Still looks pretty bad, for Christ's sake. I can't shake anybody's hand, that's for sure. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, who else do we got going on here? We got area code 813, Radio Graffiti. He utilized Mont Meat Wallet as a cigar humidor. Man, this freaking hurts, man. Every time I do this, it really, really hurts, man. All right. Yeah, real funny, asshole, all right? That's not funny at all, because first and foremost, I mean, I'm broadcasting wounded. I wish you people appreciated that, for Christ's sake, man. I'm wounded here. All right, I'm wounded. I'm taking part in the meme wars out here. I mean, that's what we're doing. This is the meme wars. I'm wounded, man. Appreciate that. We need a corpsman out here. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have going on? We got 616 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, what's up, man? I'm doing some research on the Clinton Foundation. As it turns out, Hillary Clinton's only wearing diapers for cuteness purposes, not because she's sick.
Yeah, whatever. Are you kidding me? I bet you every time this woman laughs, at least half a cup of piss comes out of that damn pee hole. Come on, get out of here. Area code 234, Radio Graffiti. Well, we can't understand you because you got a goddamn, I don't know, that sounded like some kind of Oriental language, so, I mean, it's obviously not an Obama phone. Maybe it's some kind of, I don't know, some kind of Chinese-made, tin can attached to a string kind of BS. I don't know, but you need to get a better phone there. All right, Chopstick? Who else do we got? We got Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. They're liking the crazy crap. I ain't made a man of you yet, boy. Take it. I ain't made a man of you yet, boy. Take it. I mean, look, how many remixes are there, first of all? And secondly, I really don't appreciate you people mixing me with this, like, fruity-ass music, that would probably be played at a gay club or something like that. Are you kidding me? I could hear that. I don't even want to tell you because you people are sick. Enough of the gay remixes. I'm serious, all right? I think somebody did a damn Google search, and there's like 70,000 remixes of yours truly out here on these internets. I'm not kidding around. What a joke, all right? What an utter joke. Area code 205, Radio Graffiti.
Sicker than your average nigger killer, twist niggers, heads off niggers, fucking stink niggers and gators, chicken wing eating players, triple K religions like moon men, dead right, if they had right, fucking your mom every night. Moon men been smooth since days of killing Jews, never lose, never choose to flinch Jews who do something to us. Talk, go through us, your mom walk to us, get on the race bus, screw us, to us. Yeah, KKK.
Yeah, all right, we get it. The Moon Man meme. Moon Man. Jesus Christ, you freaking idiots love memes. How about 520 Radio Graffiti?
Hello, Ghost. This is Bernie Sanders, and I'd like to tell you that double dipping is known in the homosexual world when two men penetrate one guy's anus.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, who cares, all right? I mean, of course, Bernie Sanders would be writing fictitious novels about subject matters of that affair, for Christ's sake. Good God. Go feel the burn, Bernie, up your goddamn cooter. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Ban Templeton. Ban Templeton. Ban Templeton.
Ban Templeton.
Ban.
Hey, look, leave my dog alone, all right? Come on. Leave my damn dog alone.
Hey, I'm Paul, the guy who used to ask if you could hear me now on Verizon. Not anymore. I switched to Sprint. It's 2016, and every network is great. In fact, Sprint's reliability is now within 1% of Verizon's. Don't let a 1% difference cost you twice as much. Visit a Sprint store, sprint.com/network, or call 800-SPRINT1.
Reliability claim based on third-party drive test average carrier features differ, subject to $30 activation fee credit and valid port. NC website for eligible plans. Limited time offer. Offer coverage not everywhere for all phones. Restrictions apply.
Bobby, you here again?
Yeah, my doctor told me to reduce stress at work, so I come to Buffalo Wild Wings to eat lunch and watch sports. I get to pick one of 7 entrees, like sandwiches and salads, plus one of 7 sides.
Well, I like sides.
It's so affordable I can finally take a vacation.
Where you gonna go?
Here, Tim, here.
Introducing the new B-Dubs Fast Break Lunch Menu, starting at a new low price. Dine in or order takeout weekdays between 11 and 2. Participation and availability may vary. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Who else do we got going on over here? How about area code 248, Radio Graffiti?
I'm officially now supporting Hillary Clinton because she has big American white...
Hold on. Did you just say you're supporting Hillary Clinton? Clinton? Yeah, get out of here, you stupid fruity-ass bastard, for Christ's sake. You're too fruity to even be a muff diver, you dumb fruity-ass fruit bowl gay bastard. Who else do we got going on over here? 646 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, it's me. I wanted to ask you, can I, bang Templeton in the back of your woodshed while you're...
Now, here we go with this fruit bowl, for Christ's sake. Has more hair on his body than he does on his head. You can hear from his fruity-ass little fruit bowl gay deep voice. Hi. I'm one of these, gay bondage, leather... shut up! 469 Radio Graffiti.
Shit, what the hell are you doing? I'm banging that girl. Oh. Get out of here, for Christ's sake. Good God. You freaking word. Oh, shut up.
I have no idea. Unfortunately, you got the Obama phone going on. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Alex 456 Poe, Radio Graffiti. Look, what's going on between my wife and Hillary Clinton is personal, all right?
It's great to be in the same place with you. Please join me in this campaign. I am just thrilled to see this woman steal me in. Thank you for being a stalwart friend and partner over so many years.
Jesus Christ, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You're sick! Damn it! God damn it! Don't you even go there, you sons of bitches, man! Don't you even go there! You leave my wife alone! You leave my wife alone, you sacks of crap! Don't you ever talk about my family! Don't you ever talk about my family, you sacks of crap! Jesus Christ! Don't you ever talk about my family! Don't you ever talk about my family, you... God! Don't you ever talk about my goddamn family, you sorry sacks of crap! You know what? I should end the show after that disrespectful goddamn splice. I should end the show right now. I should end the show right now. You pieces of garbage. Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Oh my God. How dare you, man? How dare you try to go after my family? How dare you? How dare you, sorry sacks of crap? Son of a bitch. I'm telling you, I don't even know why I do this goddamn broadcast anymore, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, all we got here is a bunch of anal object aficionado, dog farting fetish, Jared Fogle, flapjack-titted, fruity-ass, pedophile-looking, sphincter-fingering, cauliflower cock, zombie cooch licking, shitty, bloody, underwear-collecting, refugee, pubic hair inspecting, pieces of chicken-eating, cardboard crap is what we have here. That's what we have. Son of a bitch. I need another drink. Give me my goddamn drink, for Christ's sake, man. I'm sorry. I'm pissed. I'm pissed, man. Man, look, I only got about 8 minutes left. Look, I'm going to take a couple of more callers, and then I'm getting the hell out of here, man. You people are pieces of crap. I'm serious. You could kiss a third hour goodbye, you scumbags. All right? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
This is Sparta Radio Graffiti.
And let me tell you something. I am glad to see all these fatalities that are happening because of goddamn left leg, right side. Napalm protection. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
Get him off, and get this idiot off. I mean, Jesus. Get this crap out of here, man. I'm done with this crap. I'm serious, man. I'm done with this crap. You know that? I mean, I'm giving you people valuable information out here, for Christ's sake. Don't you understand that? I'm being followed around by goddamn Homeland Security, and I don't get any goddamn appreciation around here. I mean, I'm wounded. I'm wounded right now. I am partaking in the meme wars, wounded, and you people could care less. You sorry sacks of crap, man. I'm tired of you people. I'm sick and tired of... Give me the mic. Give me the mic. I'm tired of you people, man. I'm tired of it. Look, I got 6 more minutes left, and the stupid, dumbass Bathhouse Thursday in which you turned this show into. I mean, I hope that we can at least get some positivity here at the end of the goddamn broadcast. I mean, good God. Jesus Christ. I'm pissed. I'm really pissed off, man. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off beyond belief. I can't even explain it. I can't even conjure up the goddamn words to explain to you, to articulate to you how pissed off I am. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. I did red. And what the hell is on Joey?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? You mixed Smack My Bitch Up with Nickelback, you stupid idiot. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Every year, I like to eat the tasty yeast infection out of my wife's transvaginal mesh while she's on her period and she's throwing...
all right, that's great. You know what I'm saying? You sound like it, too. As a matter of fact, you probably don't even have a fatty that would enable you to do that because you sound so goddamn fruity. You literally turn her into a muff diver. 559 Radio Graffiti. Get your freaking Obama phone and take it out of your anus, please. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Bane Templeton.
Bane Templeton.
Bane Templeton.
Bane Templeton. Bane Templeton.
Leave my dog alone, all right? Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Oh, great, a Helen Keller deaf mute up in here. Why are you even calling, scumbag? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? How about 213 Radio Graffiti?
Bane Templeton.
Bane Templeton.
Bane Templeton.
Shove it up your ass with the Templeton stuff. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Okay, I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. 919, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost. Big Templeton, bite your granny's head off. Bite her head off.
Oh, shut up, you stupid moron. It took you a long time to conjure that up out of your stupid head, didn't it, there, boy? Stupid people we got going on over here today. Stupid! They're idiots! Jesus Christ, they're morons! Who else do we got? Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Look, enough of that Nickelback crap, man. I'm sick and tired of hearing that broke dick band. All right, enough. That stuff's getting old. Jesus Christ, man. 213 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Boat 73 Radio Graffiti.
Leave my dog alone. Leave my dog alone, all right? Leave my dog alone. Leave my dog alone, all right? Leave my dog alone. Leave my dog alone, all right? Leave.
Jesus. I mean, come on, man. How many remixes are there? God damn it, man. I'm going to take one more call and that's it, for Christ's sake. 614 Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got a Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake. Who else do we got? How about 320 Radio Graffiti?
I want to see his goddamn face. I want to see his face. I want to see his face when I break his fucking teeth in. I want to see his face when I put a goddamn fist in his nose. I want to see his face. I want to see his face.
You know, that's really not funny, man. I'm serious. I'm really pissed off about that. I don't understand what's that. I don't understand how that's funny, first of all. Anyway, 614 Radio Graffiti.
I ain't made a wild Jehudi to you yet, boy. Yeah.
In the name of Allah, may I have another.
That's what you need, boy.
In the name of Allah, may I have another.
Yeah.
In the name of Allah, may I have another.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's it. God damn it. I've had enough. That's it. That's it. You idiots have turned this into a bathhouse Thursday. I mean, stick a fork in me. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Look, I'm getting the hell out of here. All right, you could kiss a third hour goodbye. All right, I'll be here tomorrow for Baller Friday. That's right, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And if you haven't already done so, follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores. That's PoliticsGhost. I'll be here tomorrow for Baller Friday. You better be here, scumbags. All right, long live the capitalist army, and death to feminism, death to socialism, death to communism, and death to totalitarianism. You better be here tomorrow for Baller Friday, scumbags, and don't ruin it like you've ruined this bathhouse Thursday. I'm out of here, you freaking scumbag. Get this crap. Get out of here.
Fashion emergency hotline. Help. I've got a hot date tonight and I need to look amazing. Just go to Old Navy. Old Navy? Yep. Old Navy's new Rockstar jeans have built-in sculpt to make your bod look va-va-voom. Tell me more. Right now, all jeans are on sale up to 50% off, including kids' jeans and new men's jeans with built-in flags. 50% off? That's right. I think you and your jeans will be very happy together. Jeans that sculpt at an incredible price? I think I'm in love. Thanks. Don't thank me. Thank Old Navy. Valid 8/11 to 8/24. Select styles only.
Stop by your friendly neighborhood Albertsons this week for delicious family favorites at great low prices. For a crowd-pleasing cookout, pick up juicy USDA choice beef ribeye, New York strip, or T-bone steak. Bone-in family pack for only $6.77 a pound. Plus, get Coke, 12-pack 12-ounce cans or 8-pack 12-ounce bottles, select varieties, 3 for $10 when you buy 3 with a minimum $25 purchase. Limit 1 reward. Tastier meats, sweeter deals, better summers. Albertsons, it's just better.